I proposed some questions not that long ago about certain things that you probably would find obvious, but that are not obvious. I'm going to give you the answers to those, and then you can go out and verify them and come to your own conclusion on that. So, the first question, and this is, I'll link the video down below, is Questions to Questions, Part 2. And the first one is, what is a human? So, there is no such thing. And that is the answer you can absolutely come to. The second question would have been, where are we at? You think you're on Earth, rock flying through space, in a star system, in a galaxy, in a universe. But if you're serious about this, the answer you will get to that is it can be a two-part answer, either or. You would have came to the conclusion of we are nowhere or we are in heaven. So the next thing is, who are you? And again, you're going to say whatever your name is, like Blake Ratliff. But that is not the case. Strip away all that. Strip away your name, your gender, your race, your all this. And what do you get? The answer is God, by the way. The next thing would have been, I'm trying to think back on this. I probably should have watched it before making this. So what is consciousness? Everything in your field of sight is consciousness. Everything, including you. I actually gave this answer on a video called Clearing Up Misconceptions, where I go much deeper into what is consciousness and God. So, and then this leads into what is God? Well, God is consciousness, and you are God. Next question. What is a coincidence? Now this one is going to, again, it's two-part. A coincidence is your own mind creating reality. That's one. But here is the kicker to that coincidences part. If you're setting out to do the highest good you can conceive of, and you're doing it with the right intent behind it, that's when the magic really starts happening. So those coincidences come a lot quicker and will benefit you a lot more. But this isn't one of those things where you can just run out and do good things with the sole intent of being rewarded for it. You actually have to just be doing it to be doing it. So these are answers to these questions that you can. And what is Christ? Now this is beautiful right here. What is Christ? If you take anything seriously about becoming a better person and being the type of person that is there to help others and to guide others through, Christ is what you will eventually become. That is the key to change this place, is Christ. So how did you get here? That's one I forgot. How did you get here? Again, you think you were, evolution happened, you and your mom and your dad got together, sperm went into an egg, 9-10 months later, there you were, right? How'd you really get here? You put yourself here. Go verify all these. Just don't take my word on it. The illusion is so perfect and beautiful, and it is so airtight that it takes a long time and a lot of hard work to see through it completely. It is, I just want you to fully understand the beauty in all this, how perfect it is. I've always said perfect's not a word. I mean, perfect's just a word, it's not a real thing. But take a look around and tell me that this is not perfect. Take a look around at everything here and tell me it is not perfect. From humans, even though there's no such thing. Other people, even though there's no such thing. Nature. Just everything. The way you can move without thinking It just comes naturally, the way you can hear, the way you can speak, the way you can have emotions, the way you can have feelings, the way that you can overcome these things, the experiences you gain from them. It's just so perfect. And I want to end this with, I made a video said, fear is the cause of all suffering. And I was wrong about that being the cause of all suffering, because I'm going to tell you the real cause of all suffering. And it's three parts here. One, people has either lost touch of reality or has not gained touch of reality. You know, some people might think I've lost touch of reality and I'm living in some mystical fairy tale land. But what I'm saying is, that is reality. That actually is reality. You've lost touch of reality when you put money on a pedestal. You've lost touch of reality when you look for others to give you the answers. You've lost touch of reality when the only thing that drives you is an overinflated ego, wanting to be right all the time, thinking you have to have some sort of, you need to be high up and be looked up to, and thinking you're better than people, thinking that people need to look up to you, like you need to accomplish something great. You have lost touch of reality at that point, thinking you need to get up on others, or these types of things. The next part about this is, you suffer because you look to the past and dwell on it, and you try to control the future. It's pretty simple. You're not living in the moment, because the majority of your time spent in the past are trying to think of what the future will bring or hold. So probably be wise not to do that. And the third part is because you don't know who you are. You don't love yourself. You don't love yourself. The answer, if you want to get down to it and just cut all the other bullshit aside, the answer to everything is just love. And actually, I'll go even further and make this a 4-part about why you suffer. It's because you take shit too seriously. The only thing worth taking seriously here, again, is being that good person. Being the person others can come to. Being the person that helps others help themselves. Anything else that you think is serious about this is probably the cause of your suffering. There's nothing serious about this other than that, and that don't even have to be serious. But if you were smart, let me just put it that way, that would be your focus. Everything else is just a waste of time, a distraction, a trap, and you're just playing mind games with yourself. You know, if you want to continue to do that, then go for it, but I wouldn't recommend it. And then, lastly, here I'm going to explain to you how perfect this really is. Your whole entire lifetime, it was hidden in plain sight. It was hidden in plain sight. And that is the most beautiful part of it. Just take a look around. It was hidden in plain sight. The perfection of it. The heaven aspect of it. God. Hidden in plain sight. It's hard to see heaven when you're focused on hell. And again, don't believe anything I tell you in this video. Go out and verify it for yourself, because if you are serious, you can 100% come to this conclusion on everything I just laid out in front of you. So, yeah, it's a game of form and a play of life. I mean, you talking to you. Realize that.